news, Don and Dave.
This is my state, this is my team. You know what that means. This is for the black and blue that I bleed. This is for the chance to bring home that ring. But everybody gonna doubt this. So far there ain't been another way around it. We bring heat to the game each week. They just say we ain't got what it takes, we ain't bout it. Well, y'all can just keep saying that we ain't gonna make it, but at the end of the day, this will be the Panthers nation. You know, this ain't a game to us major players at every angle that you can think of. That's why you hate us. Get out the way of greatness. You can look at our faces and see the blood, sweat, and tears that it took to create this. Yeah, I know what you're thinking, but you can save it. Cause even on the darkest of days, you know we're always gonna find a way to tell them what we gon' do, we gotta
Dave, what's poppin'? What's poppin', Dave? We was not expected to show up tonight.
No, not at all. Not at all.
So what's poppin', Dave? Let's just jump right into the content. And no need. We gave him the starting soon. We gave him the intro. It's no need to, no more delays. Let's just get right into it, fam. All right. So today we have done the unthinkable and signed Eric Reid. We've all talked about this. It was obvious, so obvious that we didn't think it was going to happen. But we have a new owner, Dave.
We do.
We have a new owner. It's a new day.
Maybe Jay Rich might ask for that statue to come down, man.
It is a new day, Dave. So we signed Eric Reid to a 1-year deal. His base contract is $1 million. Up to, and the contract go according to Ian Rappaport, the contract goes up to $1.9 million with incentives, Pro Bowl incentives, starts incentives, all kind of incentives built in. So it could be worth up to 1.9 million. Absolute steal, fam, steal. But Dave, I'm not gonna hold. I'm not. Let me chill. Let me chill. Dave, what's your thoughts, man?
We didn't think this was gonna happen. When I heard that.
Oh man, Dave, I forgot, man. Dave, I forgot. How did I forget this? Dave?
Uh-oh.
Hold on. How did I forget this, dog? Breaking news. Breaking news. I forgot. I forgot. Right. My bad. Maybe next time, Dave. I've been wanting to use that for so long, and I forgot about it. All right, Dave. My bad. Go ahead. My bad.
You started it off with that.
I know. And in my brain, I was like, yo, I'm gonna finally use that joint tonight. It got so hectic because I'm packing to go out of town. But my bad. Go ahead, Dave. I apologize. Go ahead, man.
Nah, but obviously I love the signing. It's a polarizing pickup, but it's the most logical pickup that we could have done. Everybody kept saying we need to draft a safety, we need to get a safety, we need to do this, we need to do that. We have an all-pro safety now, and we got him at a price of a 15-year veteran.
Pennies.
It's like, so. Nah, I'm pretty sure he's in this shape. I'm not too concerned about that. And even if he's not in this shape, we're fine. Unless you want us to have Colin Jones playing again. That's your call.
Yeah, I would take an out of shape Eric Reid over Colin Jones any day. But yeah, man, this signing was crazy. Like we said on the episode prior, we could afford him even at 1.9 million. I figured we could have paid him more. I think he just, I think he wanted to end it and just come on and play. Apparently, the 49ers also offered him. They lowballed him, wanted him to come back, but he declined and came over to the boys. I wonder if the Falcons reached out. but it was obvious. I mean, we had a huge need, even going to the offseason, we had a huge need of safety. We all talked about Eric Reid. He was the best safety available starting week one. All right, starting when free agency opened up, Eric Reid was the number one safety available.
No, the bottom line is this: when free agency opened up, he should have been one of the first players signed.
Facts.
Period.
Facts.
Like period. Regardless of position, he should have been the first guy off the board. One of the first guys off the board.
Facts. And he should have.
And we know why he wasn't.
We know why. We know why he wasn't. But the fact that we got him at that $1.9 million deal is insane. We immediately upgraded the secondary. I mean, we'll talk about the effects of the signing later, but I mean, and everybody's talking about Torrey Smith, and yeah, I mean, Torrey spoke up, and that's what I was in the group meet we were talking about earlier. About I saw it, as the group meet was rolling, how we can there's no more Torrey Smith slander. Well, you're still gonna get this Torrey Smith slander. I had no problem. I had no problem. I have no problem with him being again the leadership role and all that stuff and connections. I have no problem with Torrey Smith being on the roster. I said that loud and clear, but I don't want him on the field. So shout out to Torrey Smith for speaking up for Eric Reid. I'm sure he had a little bit to do with him going. They were teammates together back with the 49ers, so he probably spoke up, said, hey, this is what we need. So, yeah. So I have no problem with Torrey Smith on the roster, but I don't want to see him on the field. So that's cool. I have no problem with him. But yeah, no. I mean, again, I love this signing. We needed a safety. We've needed a safety for a long time. The fact that he's only 26 years old is crazy, and I just hope he plays well, and I hope that we can get him long term. Everybody talking about Darrell Williams and all this other. You can't. It's not magic money. All right, it's not magic money. I've been talking about this. We talked about this on a group me as well. They're talking about Darrell Williams and extending him Funches, extending him Shaq, extending him. You can't extend everybody. All right, so you got to make a decision. Okay, the O-line's playing great, but I'd rather put that money, that Darrell Williams money, into a guy like Eric Reid. Okay, I put that money in something else. You got an O-line that's playing well. If they continue to play well, I'd use that money on somebody like Eric Reid, bolster up that defense. Again, he's not just a safety. He can play. He can play up close to the line. He's gonna be, I think obviously he's gonna start. He's gonna start out at free safety across from Eric Reid. I'm sorry, across from Mike Adams. Mike Adams is the box safety. But I'm excited, man. Let me tell you what happened when I saw it. I got the alert. I was at work. Bling. Oh, Panthers signed Eric Reid. And I loudly said, oh, we got Eric Reid, like mad loud. And I was like, it was people having a conversation next to me. And I was like, oh, my bad. My bad. My bad. I didn't mean to interject in y'all conversation. But, yo, we got Eric Reid. And they immediately said, football, blah. I was like, yeah. All right. So I love this signing. I love this signing. Okay? I loved it. I love it. Dave, I don't got nothing else to say, man. I don't got nothing else to say about the signing, man. What you got?
Look, man, our secondary is going to be straight now. We're going to be good. We're going to be great. We're going to have one of the best in the league. Now, I never thought I would say that our defensive line is the weakness of the freaking defense.
So, Dave, you saying I could check that box a little more often for secondary? Is that what you're saying?
When you have a top 5 safety in the NFL, you can do that.
All right.
Yeah. Top 5 safety in the NFL. The corners have been playing pretty well so far this year.
Yeah, no, I have no. Even a rusty Eric Reid is better than any option we had, even close. All right, he's gonna be a free safety. He's a free safety, but he can play all over the place. But he's gonna play free. Okay, he's gonna play free, most likely. And then in our scheme, you have to learn how to play both. We're not cutting Colin Jones. He's not going anywhere. Special teams guy. All right, so listen, can we talk about the ramifications a little bit? Because as excited as we are, as excited as we are, there are going to be some people, and I'm sure this was part of the discussions, the backlash that could potentially come from signing a guy like Eric Reid. We all know why he wasn't signed. He stood next to Kaepernick. Kaepernick still doesn't have a job. Let's talk about it. Okay, this is the Panther Nation podcast. We're gonna keep it a buck. Okay, we're gonna keep it a buck. So let's talk about the ramifications of potentially signing, or not potentially, but signing Eric Reid and potentially pissing off this southern fan base that does not have the ideals that quite agree with Mr. Eric Reid. What do you think about that, Dave? Are there going to be people burning jerseys?
Yeah, there will be. Yep.
I can't wait for somebody to sell me their PSL. Actually, I put this in a group chat. I was like, yo, I'm immediately going to the PSL sale, and I'm gonna see who's selling their PSLs to no longer support the Panthers, because I will be purchasing immediately. Okay, I'm purchasing all the PSLs. Okay, and if Slim J keep dropping that $50 in here, I purchase mad PSLs. All right, you keep dropping them super chats. I'm buying all the PSLs.
Listen, I might buy my own PSL at that rate. Just fly down for like 2 games a year.
Oh man, that's funny. Shout out to Slim J. Round of applause for Slim J for the super chat.
Nah, but,
all right, go ahead, Dave. My bad.
Yeah, we do need to talk about it. The bottom line is this: Eric Reid should have been one of the first free agents signed. Now, the fact that the NFL wanted to try to blackball the guy kind of helped us out a lot, because we was in dire need of some safety help. So this helps out a lot. I'm curious to see what happens next. He might give us a discount for taking a chance on him if we want to sign him to a long-term deal next year.
He might.
We might have that advantage. Although, if he plays well, we're going to pay him what he's worth. But those are the type of things you can keep in consideration. Good God, he got another touchdown. So it's not Diggs, it's not Thielen.
Good. Go ahead.
But so, I think that it's a great signing. I think the fan base, some portions of the fan base is going to be hurting. And I don't think it's just a Southern thing. Because when there was speculation that Colin Kaepernick might get signed with the Patriots, the Patriots were considering it, the chat up in the
fam,
Northeast,
I saw it. I saw the comments. Because I believe you was the one. I think you said something about look at the comments or something. And I read through I read through about 50 comments, and that people were like, I mean, it was a lot of support in there too. Don't get me wrong, but it was some hate. It was some hate in there. It was some hate in there. It was some hate, but I mean, listen. At the end of the day, haters gonna hate. Okay, it's gonna be some haters. But like I believe Perth Panther said, if winning cures all, okay, if we happen to win a Super Bowl this year, which is not out the realm of possibility, okay, it's not. We have the tools to make a strong push, okay. Like, I am really confident. Shout out to Slim J, man. Shout out to Slim J. I am really confident, okay, really confident about this roster, and especially the secondary. Now, the secondary's been a weak point for a long time, okay, and we are bolstering up, and I'm telling you, man, like, I feel good about it, and I feel good that Tepper, because we all know this wasn't happening under the Big Cat. We all know it. We all know it. The Big Cat, the ex Cat was not going to allow this to happen. Okay, he wasn't going to allow it to happen. But Tepper, shout out to my man David Tepper, man. I hope I get a chance to meet him one day, because this man has done absolutely nothing wrong. Okay, everything this man has done so far has been absolutely great. Okay, great.
He's changed the culture of the franchise in a matter of months.
Facts.
Months.
There's not one thing he's done that I've questioned. Like, why would you do that? Why would you, as an owner, why would you let that happen? And you know what? Shout out to Herney too, because at the end of the day, this is gonna go on Herney's resume. Okay, all the Herney haters, there's some out there. Some people want him fired. Some people want him out of here. Okay, before he can complete his job. I'm just saying in general, y'all want him out of here. Like, let this man cook. He is cooking, fam. He's cooking, and we ain't even talk about the O line signing. We ain't even talking about the O line trade we made, which we'll talk about on Monday. But this man is cooking right now. He's cooking, fam. Tepper, Hurney, he's cooking. But shout out to Ron Rivera for the coach speak though. I gotta call out Ron Rivera, okay? I gotta call him out, and I wish I had time to pull out the sound bite. This man, somebody asked him, I believe it was on Wednesday. It was on Wednesday, Tuesday or Wednesday. They asked him how he felt about the safeties, and he said, no, we feel good about it. We not signing nobody. Come to find out, it's in the works. I mean, shout out to the coach. I mean, maybe he had to do what he had to do. Maybe he had to kind of mislead the Falcons from signing Eric Reid. Oh, they're not gonna sign him. We ain't gonna worry about it. Maybe that's what it had to do. But you gotta. Ron Rivera is getting really bad at this coach speak. Okay, he's getting real bad at it. First it was Shula. Oh, we good with Shula. We not firing nobody. Next day, boom, Shula out of here. All right. then it was Eric Reid. It's been a couple things. Oh, we're gonna give Cameron Artis-Payne the first shot. Boom, he inactive every week. Then
we saw CJ too.
Then there you go. The next day, boom, we signed CJ. Like this dude is getting really bad at coach speak. Like his coach speak is real trash. Okay, he is trash at coach speak. I don't believe nothing Rivera says at this point. Nothing. Oh, we feel good about our safeties. Oh, next day, boom, Eric Reid here. Like, come on, man. You gotta relax. I don't believe nothing that Rivera says anymore. Like, just keep it a buck with us, fam. Just don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, okay? I'd rather not say nothing at all. But yeah, man. I love this signing. We needed it. A lot of teams need a safety. I mean, the Bucks might need a safety after what happened to Chris Conte. All right. Chris Conte, you should be laughing, yo. That Chris Conte stiff arm was, yo,
like that in my life.
Bruh, that was crazy. But they might need to pick up a safety after that too. But a lot of teams needed a safety, and nobody would take the chance, and we took the chance. And listen, it's gonna pay off. It's gonna pay off big time, man. Big time, man. I love the signing. And shout out to Tepper again. Shout out to Tepper. I can't shout him out enough. Shout out to Tepper. Shout out to Rivera for getting this done, because we needed it. And all that, all the protesting to the side. Let's not even worry about what he does. Come national anthem time next week. Let's not even worry about that. Okay, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what he does. It doesn't matter. Let's not even worry about that. Let's just bask in the glory that we have a safety. Okay, let's bask in the glory that we finally have a safety. Who was I believe Charles Godfrey was our last good safety. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know when. We've never had when was the last time? Somebody in the chat tell me, when was the last time we had a good safety? I think Charles Godfrey's gonna be it, and he was okay.
Unless you're gonna say Minner.
Minner, yeah, Mike Minner. There you go.
Mike
Minner might be it.
He definitely was better than Godfrey,
but yeah, man, it's crazy, man. I'm still I gotta see apparently he's wearing jersey number 36. I'm surprised. Kurt Coleman was straight. He was straight, but he was a product of a really good defensive line. So I'm not gonna call him because he was inconsistent. Haruki, wow, y'all going way back. Chris Harris, all right, yeah, okay, all right, and Slim J says we getting TD back. So man, we gonna be fine. We gonna be just fine. We gonna be just fine. Dave, you got anything else?
Look,
what other points are we missing about this Eric Reid signing?
I think it was wise to do it during a bye week.
Of course, it's the best time to do it.
Yeah.
Get him the playbook.
Besides the fact he can learn the defense.
Yeah, get him the playbook.
The news might be it should be lighter in theory.
Man, I ain't worried. Put us all in the headlines, fam. I want all the headlines. Put us all in the headlines, B. I ain't worried about it.
So they're not showing the anthem anymore on television.
They're not, but that they probably would just to see what he did, what he's gonna do, and that's what I'm saying. Let's not worry about that. Like, let's not worry about that. If he continues to protest, I mean, great. It is what it is. But let's not worry about it. Let's not worry about that, dog. Let's just focus on the football aspect of it. We never talked about the cap situation, the what they were doing. I mean, Dave, if you want to talk about it, I'm all for it. But we never really spoke about it. We might start losing some subscribers if we go too deep.
Well, it's funny because one of the solo episodes I got into the discussion with the chat about it. They had a whole. Some folks felt a certain way about the anthem, but now it's going to be complicated because now we got one of the guys that was blackballed up to this point. And you got a freaking all pro. You're all pro in your position, and you don't get signed within the first day, but first week to be modest. In free agency, then something's up. I mean, the guy, like, he's not going to play his first game until October. He's an
Yeah,
all-pro safety, one of the best safeties in the league, and there's a lot of teams that need them, including stiff arm Bucks. There's a lot of teams that need a safety, and nobody went after them. Atlanta lost two of their safeties to IR, right? They
facts.
needed a safety. Nobody went after them. 49ers tried to lowball them. So I think he's going to be ready in 2 weeks.
Yeah,
We don't have a game this
he's
Sunday.
he is starting
He's
come next
starting.
week. Or the yeah next week, next
He's
Sunday. That my
starting
man's is
against the
starting.
Giants in week 5.
Facts.
He is starting.
I
There's
don't
no
think,
question.
and as a safety, I don't think there's too much. I think he's gonna rotate in and out. I don't think he'll be out there every down, but he's definitely gonna play. I mean, as a safety, I don't think it's that. I could be wrong, man. I don't got the playbook. I don't know. I'm just talking.
I'm not a
I'm not.
professional
Yeah,
football
I'm not.
player.
I'm not
I
a.
don't know how
Yeah,
complicated
me
that is.
either. I don't know how complicated it is. All right, I'm just gonna shut up on that because I'm reaching because I don't really know. I don't know how difficult it is to play safety in the NFL, so I ain't gonna say nothing. But I just feel like he's gonna be ready. I'm just speculating. He's gonna be ready.
Yeah, he'll be ready. So I mean, I'm happy to see him get signed. I think some people are going to say, well, now when's Cap going to get signed? And I will respond by saying, yeah, he probably should be signed, but let's start here. We'll start with this, and we'll figure out what happens next. And I know somebody in the chat asked whether or not Cap should get signed here too. Nah, we don't need Cap. I mean, we don't. I mean, I don't think we need him.
Yeah, Cap. I mean, Cap deserves a job. Absolutely. I mean,
He does deserve a
he
job, man.
deserves a job. I mean, again. I don't want to get too deep in the weeds with the whole Cap discussion because I mean, it is what it is. He's definitely better than who the 49ers have right now. They need to be reaching out to Cap to, hey, big head his ass, cause he they ain't in the got the I guess they just throwing in the towel for the year at this point. But I don't know, man. I don't know. But I hope Cap gets a job, man. He doesn't deserve to be out the league like this, and I hope he
But not,
wins
but
his
I'm
case.
wondering at this point, does he care? Like, he's getting paid by Nike. Does he
Yeah, I mean he's
care?
getting paid. I I think he wants to play. At the end of the day, it's not right. Okay, it's not right. It's not right. But he deserves to play. I mean, it's just funny because every time we talk about this, I start thinking about the lady that sits next to me. And when I first started, at my job, this was the cap discussion was hot, and I never forget what she said. I never forget what she said. You know how it is, Dave. You know where I work at. You know what it is. But I just never forget, man. These people are some crazy people out here, man. But my man deserves to play football. Okay, he deserves,
Yes.
both of them do. Eric Reed, and I'm glad Tepper, everybody, Tepper gave those guys the middle finger. And the other day I did say a couple episodes ago, I said that Tepper has to answer to somebody because we didn't immediately go out and sign Eric Reed. But it looks like Tepper ain't answering to nobody, fam.
Not a soul.
Tepper
Not a
Tepper,
soul. Because, like, when you think about it, too, right? If there's one team that would sign him, it would be us because we got the new owner. We got the new owner, you know? He just wants to create his own image within that franchise. So you know that if somebody was going to do it, it had to be him. It had to be him because
yeah,
none of the other owners were going to be willing to pull the trigger.
it's dope. I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I don't know what else to say about it because it's so dope. It's so dope, man. It's so dope that we gotta. I mean, I'm just happy we like this is the biggest signing. Like even if even if Eric Reid like didn't have all the I guess yeah, there you go, the controversy surrounding him, this is still a big signing. Like
Dude, like he's
yeah,
an
like this is
all-pro safety.
yeah, like this is a big signing regardless of all the controversy. Like I'm excited just off of that. Like
Yeah.
and even with the controversy, like I'm not worried about it because at the end of the day, once he starts playing, all that nobody's gonna be talking about that. Nobody's gonna be talking about it. So and the NFL is kind of backing off all their what they were their stance against it. They relaxed on all their protesting rules. So again, let's just talk about let's keep it football and let these dudes get out here and play, man.
And all I'm gonna say is this, because I know it's gonna be very easy to be critical of Eric Reid, considering the controversy and considering how good he was in San Francisco. But I will say this: remember how much we're paying the guy. All right, if we get all pro Eric Reid, that's freaking awesome. If we get average Eric Reid, that's still great.
Yeah, average Eric Reid is better than Colin Jones. Like that's all I gotta say. Like bottom line, average Eric Reid is better than Colin Jones, and I'll take an average Eric Reid playing at 1.9 million based on his contract. I'm not expecting this man. If this man, like Dave said, this man comes out and balls out, that's a huge win. And if he's in, okay, he's still gonna be better than Colin Jones. Period.
He just walks on the field better than Colin Jones.
So what? Oh yeah, facts.
I don't think it dooms Golden.
No, it doesn't.
I think it helps Golden.
First of all, Golden is a third round pick. Okay, Golden is generally not supposed to be playing right now. He's learning the position. Let him play, and this is what makes it. If you look deeper into this contract, this is what makes the contract so great, right? It's a 1-year deal. You let Golden learn under Eric Reid, and if Golden doesn't pan out, he's not ready, you can extend Eric Reid. I think you extend Eric Reid anyway, and then let Mike Adams walk. Then you have a Golden and an Eric Reid, which puts us in a really good scenario because they both are similar style guys. Having those two back there would be crazy. Reid and Golden together next year would be wild. Like Golden with a year under his belt, with back there with Eric Reid, that would be fantastic. Fantastic. I would love that. But I mean, let's let it. I like looking ahead too, and then on Monday we'll talk about it. We'll do a State of the Panthers address. We're gonna talk about the future, the whole O line. What do we want to do with the O line? We'll talk about all that on Monday because there ain't nothing to talk about.
It changed a lot. I'll tell you that. It changed a lot over the past couple hours.
Yeah.
We have so many type of opportunities. Like we could tag him. Now he could be eligible for the franchise
listen,
tag.
Man. This is a great situation to be in. If you're a Panthers fan right now and you have some kind of animosity towards this signing, you just a hater and you don't know the inner workings. And that's why we're here. We're here to help you out. We're here to help the haters understand the reasons behind what is going on, okay? Like, it's bigger than just the controversy. Look past the controversy and look what it's going to do to the field, okay? Like, we're going to be good. We're going to be good.
And I agree. Cooper Kupp is very talented. And I'm very mad I didn't play him in all my leagues.
Is he balling?
Yo, he already got a touchdown.
I have him in another league.
One of these leagues I got. He's on my bench, though.
He's on a bench in one of my leagues.
Yeah,
Let's not talk about that.
Unfortunately.
But Dave, oh, go ahead.
No, I'm looking at my fantasy situations. But yeah.
All right, yeah. So Dave, I didn't want to keep us too long because I got some packing to do.
Yeah, I got things to do too. Dang, he got another touchdown. That's what y'all talking about. Oh, wow. Man, this is killer. It's not what I want.
Anybody but Gurley. All right, so I got some packing to do. So we'll talk about this more on Monday. We don't want to hold it. We're not gonna make this a whole hour episode. We just want to quickly talk about it. Hopefully we hit all the points If not, we'll circle back on Monday. I had a hectic day, so I didn't get a chance to actually sit down and prepare. But yeah, this is a great signing. Um, refer people to this episode that have trepidation about us signing Eric Reid, because we pointed out a lot of facts. Okay. Thanks everybody for watching, and we will be back on Monday night at 9 p.m. State of the Panthers address. The where we are currently, where we're gonna go, some ideas, what we could be doing, where we lack, what are our strengths, what are our weaknesses. We gonna talk about it, okay? That being said, Dave, you got anything else?
I'm good, man.
One more time for the culture. Man, I can't believe I messed that up, man. I messed that up big time, man. Breaking news: Eric Reid signing. Dang, I messed that up, man. Hopefully I get another. Hopefully I get another chance. Hopefully I get another chance, man. I messed that up big time. All right. So that being said, man, hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Believe it, Renegade. It happened. We got Eric Reid, okay? And I'm definitely going to get an Eric Reid jersey, and I'm going out there to get it signed as soon as I get it, and I'm getting a picture with your boy. Shout out to Eric Reid. Shout out to my people. Dave, what's good? Anything else before I play this outro?
Nah, let's do this outro so
All right.
we can go.
Peace out.
And I'm going to watch Cooper Cup ruin my fantasy prospects right now. Thank you for listening to the Panther Nation podcast hosted by Rashad and David. Please subscribe to us on iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, and our YouTube channel at Panther Nation Podcast. You can also like our Facebook page at Panther Nation Podcast. While you're at it, follow us on Twitter at Panther Nation PC. And always remember, keep pounding.
News, Don and Dave.